Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Hopefully we got some sun outside. It's been a gloomy weekend, so we're gonna get the week started off right, get ourselves feeling good, and we're gonna have a great workout. So, we're gonna be going through 3 supersets today. There's gonna be 2 pairs and a trio of core at the end. So, we're gonna start with some spider push-ups, and we're gonna go right into some sumo squats. We're gonna finish up with that. We're gonna go into some Romanian deadlifts. Pair that with some tempo rows. We're gonna be focusing on the timing with our rows there. And then we're going to be doing some halos, bear crawls, and farmer's carries. So this would be a good workout if you have a little bit of space outside where you're not going to be interacting with anybody. I don't want you walking out to your local park, setting up with a bunch of people, and doing any of this with a large group of people. Be smart. Practice social distancing and do this on your own. So for your spider push-ups, you're going to get down on the ground. I'm going to give you a couple from the front so you can see what I'm talking about when I say I want you to keep your shoulders and hips level. Then I'm going to do a couple from the side. So, spider push-ups, you're going to set up like you would for a normal push-up. You're going to have your hands shoulder width apart, feet are shoulder width apart as well. Normal push-up, you're going to lower down, get that chest all the way down to the dirt, push yourself back up. As you do your spider push-up, you are going to lower down with your body and bring one knee up towards the elbow at the same time. Try and keep your shoulders and hips level. Push up as you return that leg back out straight. Alternate. Go down to the other side, try to get your hips down and chest down as low as you can. Come back up. Alternate, back and forth with each rep. So, a couple from the side. Hands are below shoulders. Get those hips down, drive back up. Other side. You can do this from the knees as well. So, to make this lighter for yourself, you can lower down as you still tuck that one knee up. Get a good stretch in the groin as you do so. So you're going to go through 10 total of the push-ups, so you should lift each leg 5 times throughout that set. Once you've done that, you're going to go into 10 sumo squats. For your sumo squat, get yourself a weight, whether it be that duffel bag you got filled with weights, a backpack, a bucket of water filled. Set it on the floor. Give me a wide stance. I want your feet wider than you normally would stand, toes out at a 45-degree angle. Let the knees follow in whatever direction your toes are pointing. Keep your spine straight. I want you to take a deep breath in, squat your butt down while keeping your chest upright. This is not going to be a forward fold kind of motion here. Just a very slight lean forward at the waist. Take your weight, drive into your heels, stand straight up. Keep those shoulders held up and back. Squat your butt down, exhale coming up. Always make sure to keep your spine straight. I don't want to see anybody rounding down as such. Get your butt low, chest up, shoulders back. You'll do 10 of those, take a short little break, about 30 seconds, go back into your push-ups. We'll do each of those 5 times, then we'll get set up for set number 2 coming at you in a second. Alrighty, moving into the second pair of exercises. We're going to be starting with Romanian deadlifts. So for your Romanian deadlifts, get yourself some dumbbells, a barbell, or if you have it at home, that duffel bag. Those are going to be your best options for this one because you want to keep everything tight to the body as you're working. So you're going to start by taking your weights, whatever you have, holding them in front of the body, hands tight to the thighs. Make sure you start upright, nice and tall. Chest is up, shoulder blades are squeezed back and together. Feet are shoulder width apart. And then from here, you're going to push into the front of your heel. Drive your hips back as you lower those weights down to mid-shin, keeping them tight to the body and keeping that spine straight. You want to make sure that you don't have any kind of rounding in your back. Straight spine, chest is up, shoulders are back. Squeeze your glutes, drive your hips forward as you pull those weights straight up alongside your body. You don't want to let those weights or that duffel bag travel out away from your body here because when you go to pull back up, you're going to use too much of your lower back and not enough of your glutes, and you could hurt your back doing that. So be careful, keep that weight tight to the body at all times. So you'll go ahead and you'll do 8 of those. Get yourself a nice challenging weight for that. You should feel those hamstrings stretching as you lower down. Next exercise is going to be a single arm tempo row. So we're just going to set up in a normal 2-point stance. So you're going to have one foot flat on the front, rear foot is heel lifted. You want to bow at the waist, keeping a straight line from heel all the way up to shoulder as best as possible. You can rest into this leg with the hand, but ideally try not to support yourself. Use your core, use your glutes. From here, 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. 1, 2, 3. And then just continue with that row, bringing that weight all the way up into the rib cage every single time. Slow tempo, holding the glutes tight, holding the abs tight, and making sure that body doesn't move. Just that arm is moving. So you're gonna go 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. You are gonna do 6 reps on one side, then switch it over. 6 reps on the other side. Again, 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, before you go back over to those deadlifts. So you'll have 5 sets of that as well, and then you're gonna be getting ready to finish out with all your fun core exercises. We'll be back for those in just a second. All right, to finish out this workout today, we're gonna have a trio of core exercises for you to do. So you're gonna start with your half kneel halos. You're gonna have a weight up at the chest. A dumbbell is gonna work best for this. We can grab that 12 pack of cans we have laying around the house and start with a grip with the hands on the side of the weight. Go ahead, lower down to a half kneel position. So you're gonna have one knee directly below the waist, other foot is gonna be below the front knee. Keep your glutes squeezed tight, keep your belly squeezed tight, chest is straight up. From here, you're going to pass the weight around the head in one direction 5 times, coming back to a starting position right where you had it at the chest. Make sure that weight itself orbits around the head, not up above the head. Don't keep it up here the whole time through. Make sure it lowers down and circles around the head, behind the head, and back to where you began. 5 to one side, 5 to the other side to make 10 in total with one leg forward. Once you get that 10, switch it over and then do 5 again to one side and then 5 again to the other side. We'll go ahead and have done 10 circles with one leg forward, 10 circles with the other leg forward, then we're gonna move it along. So we'll be moving on into the bear crawl or the bear hold next. So if you don't have much space, you're gonna do a bear hold. If you have the room, we're gonna do a bear crawl. Roughly about 100 feet, preferably 50 one way, 50 back. So for this, either way, you're gonna start by getting set up, hands below shoulders, knees below hips, ball the foot and toes into the floor, drive your knees up slightly off the ground. If we're doing a hold, we're just gonna hold here, 30 seconds. Keep your belly squeezed tight, keep your legs squeezed tight. If we're doing the crawl, we're gonna be going forward, turn around, come back. Or if you want a harder version, forward and then backwards. So for that crawl, start lifted. You are going to walk with one hand in the opposite foot. Short little steps, one hand and the opposite foot moving at the same time. 50 feet one way and then turn around, or same pattern, opposite hand and foot, just walking backwards. Keep those knees low to the ground, roughly about 3 to 4 inches off the ground, and don't let your butt stick up high in the air. You're gonna do that again, 100 feet if you're crawling, 30-second hold if you're just holding in place. Last one, single arm farmer's carry or hold if you don't have the room. Get yourself a nice heavy weight, fill a bucket with water, grab that backpack filled with weight, duffel bag, anything you got that's sturdy. So, for the hold, feet shoulder width apart, stand tall, keep that weight held to one side. Get yourself a timer set up, 30 seconds on one side. When you're done, carefully pass the weight over, make sure you don't drop it, and then 30 seconds, your other side. If you're doing the carry, make sure you stand tall, keep those shoulder blades squeezed back, and walk in a nice straight line. Don't let yourself just relax and casually stroll as you carry this weight. Keep everything tight, walk with a purpose. 100 feet all the way, with one hand holding the weight. Once you get back to your starting position, that's when you'll switch it over and then finish out one more lap on the other side. So you'll finish that, try to go right back into the first exercise, those half kneel halos, minimal break as possible, get through 4 sets of this, and you'll be done for the day. With that, it's gonna be a beautiful day today. We're hoping. So get outside in your yard, get a little bit of sun, get a little bit of fresh air today, and enjoy the day. With that, we'll see you tomorrow.